Hey, welcome to Coffee and Cards. Welcome to Coffee and Cards. We may have to rearrange some items really quick. So, Spiritual Effery, Joy, is supposed to be joining me today. Hopefully, she can still make it, and just hopefully, there's some tech issues. And so, while we wait for her, we're going to have a little bit of fun. So yes, if you're on Instagram, you might not be able to see her though. So, but if that happens, we will mitigate and see what we can do. Or you might have to switch over to Facebook or what is it called? YouTube. Okay, so I'm excited. I'm excited. Good morning, Carrie. Good morning, Randy and Michelle. Oh my gosh, and Linda, so happy that you're on here. And I am drinking out of my coffee cup with my girl group. And so, in case you don't know, and I'm doing much better now, my bestie, she's letting me give her name. Well, Teresa, she's right here on the mug. She just transitioned to the other side yesterday. So I am dedicating this coffee and cards to her. She would come on often. She didn't comment a lot. She was one of those secret stalker ones. So I was always surprised when she did comment, but she would always come on coffee and cards and listen to the podcast and everything. So I got her into spiritual stuff and everything, and so I'm going to be using one of the card decks, one of the last card decks that I know that she used because she would send me like really cool like cards when she pulled them and stuff, and so yeah, I'm going to be doing that because I think it'd be a lot of fun, and I think that she would like it. Well, actually, no, she wouldn't like it. She did not like anything being about her whatsoever. Like she's not even having a memorial service or anything like that. So, so no, she wouldn't like this. But I say whatevs, girlfriend. Girl, spiritual effort. You got to get on here. I sent you the link so you can join. There we go. So yes, I wanted you on here doing readings with me. Check your email and your Facebook messages. So she's coming on. Yay! So Tara's like, good morning. I made it. Sorry to hear about your friend. Sending love and light to you. Yes. Oh my gosh. Okay, so before I read this, hopefully Joy is able to get on. Yeah, did you arrange your office? No, I usually just sit over there, but I like the light coming in here. I like it better. And then I think that on Instagram they can really see some of my my card decks. Hey Moni, how you doing? Okay, so I just had to pull this. I think this is kind of like just a overall, let's get the reading started kind of situation. And it says, easy does it. Stop trying so hard to control everything and all the doors will open for you. I honestly get that this message is for, like, there's different messages for different people that are listening right now. So one of them is going to be, I think this is the one that's really for me too, is like, take it easy. You're going through a lot. So what I want you to do is, out of these three things, I want you to see which one resonates with you and which one is probably talking to you. So it's like, first thing is you need to not do so much. Stop putting so much on your plate. You need to like just chill, take a chill pill, go for a freaking walk. Everything can wait. You know, you don't have to, what is it called? Have everything perfect all the time. You might have high standards in the house and be like, oh, I can't do it when the dishes aren't done and all those things, like you can't stand it. No, just let it go. Easy does it. And also honor where you're at now, because you have gone through a lot of things and they are like, okay, you have done a lot. You can chill. You don't always have to be go, 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 chasing after the next thing. All right. The other thing too that they are talking about though is stop being so attached to the outcome of something. So if you are just waiting for something to happen, waiting, you gotta release that your need to control it, your need to know the answer, because it's almost like that saying, the watch pot never boils. That's what's happening right now. The watch pot is not, it's not going to boil, freaking, so you got to like look somewhere else. Okay, so that's the second thing. And the third thing is this is a little bit of a tough love thing, but if you are doing so much for other people, you need to stop, pull it back. Okay, we have to understand that other people are on their own spiritual journey, that they have their own life journey, and we might think that we can help them and we know better than them, but the thing is that that's not always the case. They are on their own, like they have their own thing, and we have to stop like being the saviors. We have to stop stepping in. They are not going to learn without us. Oh my gosh. Okay, and guess what? Joy is here. Oh my god. Okay, so Instagram, you're not going to be able to see Joi. That's the problem. I'm not sure how I can do this, but if you want to see Joi, then you're going to have to go over onto Facebook or YouTube, okay? Heather Danielle Psychic Medium, it should come up, okay? Or Rise into Your Power. So I wanted to introduce Joi. So if you don't know Joi Byrd, she is from Spiritual Fckery. I say Fckery because I sugarcoat things because that's who I am, but she is 1000% herself. She is so bad ass. It's not even funny. She was on the Spiritual AF Life podcast on Wednesday. If you did not hear that episode, you have got to. I can already feel the energy coming up. People have messaged me after this podcast and they were like, Heather, we need like an after party. We need to come down from all of this energy. And I totally agree. But Joi is an amazing, oh my God, psychic medium. She is spiritual. She is all those things. She is the ones with the biggest heart. And you guys know me. And you know how much I am of love and light and all that. Oh my gosh. And she is the exact same way with a little bit more badass than me, really. So without further ado, I'm going to bring her on. Hey, Joi.
Hi, Heather. How are you? Wait a minute. How dare you say I'm more badass than you? Girl, you better go on away from here. Like attracts like.
Girlfriend. Oh my gosh. I don't know. I just think, I don't know. I don't know what it is. People were like, Heather, I've never met anybody that can hold your energy, that has the same energy as you. And I am like, oh my God. And yes, that's the reason why. I don't know. It's just because I'm still a little bit of that sugar coater. I am 100% myself, but I feel like maybe like you're 110% yourself.
Girl, I got a lot of fuck that shit. Fuck it, girl. Fuck it. There's no sense in focusing in on the negativity. I like to talk about a spilled glass of milk, Heather. If I'm gonna spill this glass of milk, I'm not gonna whine over it because it's rotting, it's getting stinky as shit. I'd rather discuss, are we gonna use Mr. Clean, Fabuloso, bleach? What are we gonna do to solve this? What's the solution? Because we're gonna leave this shit more spotless and beautiful smelling than before the milk spilled. That's how you got to look at life. I'm going to laugh at myself before I sit around low vibing. And you are fucking amazing. I love you, Heather. I love you, everyone watching. Get your asses on in here. Let's get it.
And oh, whoops! I don't want to end it. I was just gonna say, if you're on Instagram, then you could just probably hear, hopefully, Joi. But if not, then just go over onto Facebook. Now I don't want to leave Instagram because I want to leave them hanging. So if they're just listening and stuff, and oh my gosh, we have a ton of scammers. Oh my God.
Oh, you mean to see the Instagram comments?
Oh, can you see them, by the way? Can you see comments in the right-hand corner?
Wait a minute. Let me see.
It might be difficult on your phone so that you can see everybody. Yeah, so we have lots of scammers. But yeah.
Oh, yeah, comments. Here we go. You know what? You can actually ban the scammers. I had to learn how. Oh, hey, everybody's in the room. Welcome. Jasmine, Rachel, hello, bro. Oh, my gosh. Jennifer, Kristen, come on in. We fucking love you guys. Okay.
Yes. Oh my gosh. So first off, yeah, we hammer the scammers and spammers or whatever as soon as they come on.
They can't help it.
Like we need to get to the readings and stuff like that because I know that people are like, oh my God, let's do it. But I just have the question because I got so caught up in the podcast and just like the energy of it. Like you said that, and I put this on my Instagram, I'm not sure if you've seen, but you said that you got like a channel that said, and I'm going to say all the bad words, okay, so just a warning, was, bitch, you got to stop teaching these people about love and light and talk to them about duality. Like freaking, like Archangel Michael was from the hood or something. Like it was awesome. I'm like, I like that Archangel Michael.
Scared the shit out of me. Listen, I'll tell you guys the story. I'll keep it really small because, Heather, I just go on. So it was the beginning of my journey. We're talking about 10 years ago. I started with tarot cards, which I still use. And I was giving my best friend a reading because, when you're in that place of comfort, you get the best. You're so relaxed. You're more relaxed and you can get more income. You can get more information. So I was basically practicing with her. And it was late at night. The lights were out. We had candles lit. Her phone was on the table and it flashed on. No one touched it. It just flashed on at 11:11. Now, I was in the middle of talking about 1111 angel number, and then 1111 flashed on the phone without anyone touching it. So I'm like freaking out, going batshit crazy. Oh my God. So she's like, I got to go. And I'm like, no, you're not leaving me. We're going to Google this and see what it means. So we're looking at the meanings of 1111. And she said, all right, I got to go. She left. I'm outside. Something came over me, Heather. Something scared the shit out of me. I'm not really flighty like that. I welcome paranormal experiences, but it was something that I didn't like. And I'm always teaching love and light, love and light. That day was a learning for me of duality because suddenly I was scared as shit. I knew that I was surrounded by bad shit. I could not open my eyes. I was holding on to my sink, shaking, like, oh my God, okay, I got it. Make it go away, please. Archangel Michael came to me. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. It was my homie Archangel Michael. He wrapped his wings around me. I felt him on the outside and I felt it on the inside. I cannot explain it. It was the warmest, safest, most loving. It was just pure bliss. And I didn't want it to end. I wanted those wings to stay around me. It was amazing. And I've been rocking with Michael since. He's my homie.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Duality and all, baby.
Just really quick, what do you mean by duality when you talk about duality? Just because I feel like a lot of people don't understand that.
Duality and all is like, there's good and there's bad. There's the bright side and the dark side. There's good and bad. That's what this world is made of, duality. How can you learn if you fall down 7 times, you can get up 8. You're gonna get really good at it. If you don't learn how to crawl, you won't learn how to walk. Like you gotta fall down to learn how to stand. You gotta have these awful experiences with people to learn the human condition. Somebody's got to play. Listen, if life was like a play, everybody's got to play a character. Someone must play the bad guy.
Yes.
You have to learn these lessons.
Yes, and then we actually had my husband. He's gonna be on my podcast on Wednesday, and then we talk about that a little bit more in detail. Exactly, I freaking love it. We got to be real, and that's the thing is like seriously, there are and let us know if you guys have met any of these ones because there are the. Okay, first off, okay, wait, are you drinking wine? Are you drinking wine?
Do that, listen. Once a month, I will have a damn glass of wine before 5 p.m. I really don't drink. This is leftover birthday wine. I just had a birthday.
Wait, where are you?
Where am I?
Yeah.
I'm on Eastern Standard.
Oh my God.
I'm in New Jersey, girl. Heather, I'm 54 years old. I will drink a damn glass of wine at 9:12 a.m.
Girl, okay, cheers, y'all. Cheers. Cheers. We got to cheers.
I needed a beverage. You said coffee. I don't drink coffee. I was like, well, we'll improvise.
Dude, this is freaking hilarious. Okay, cheers, everybody. Hold your glass up.
Love you guys. Don't you judge me. I love you guys.
Whether you have coffee, whether you have tea, whether you have water or wine, and cheers to Joi's birthday. Like, I think that everybody here right now is so happy that you're here. Oh my God, that is freaking hilarious. I was like, wait a second, I gotta stop. I have no idea what the hell I was about to talk about because I was like, you know what? She put coffee in her wine glass.
I thought that was for you, and I can't find my fan. Sorry, guys, gotta be sick. I can't find my fan. I thought that might catch your.
Tomorrow's like, I have cannabis. You know, who here wants to go get wine now? We didn't know that was an option.
I absolutely have a blunt being rolled on the side, guys. I absolutely, and Heather doesn't, and that's okay because we're all built up different. Everybody receives different. Everybody functions differently. I've been smoking marijuana since I was 18. Do I need it? I kind of feel like I do. I could go without, but I incorporate it into my spiritual practices. I'll meditate and smoke. It brings me to a level of relaxation. It allows for easier connection. It allows me not to have anxiety. Knowing who knows how many of you angels are watching me right now. Who knows how many of you lovely angels are watching me. Normally I'd have anxiety, but I've learned to just think about it like everybody out here watching me, you're all my friends.
Yes. Okay, wait. Hold the phone. You might have found your soulmate, your kindred spirit. I'm not sure who this is because if on StreamYard you have to like give permission for your name. So Facebook.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Let me look.
That says I don't like wine, but I've got vodka. Are you in the vodka right now? Like what's
No, I can't drink. Listen, I'm not judging, but I can't drink. Hi, London. I'm sorry. Hi, London. Hi, Jen. Hi, Tamara. I just have to say hello to everyone. Cole, Ross, how are you? Welcome, Tara, Katrina, Melanie.
Yes, I don't know what it is, but they said they awesome. Have vodka. They said they're like into vodka, and I'm like, what?
What's wrong with it? I'll tell you one experience. I had one experience with vodka. It was the last time I drank hard liquor. It was New Year's Eve, and I thought I was going to die, Heather. I was so damn drunk. I was over a friend's house. There was people coming through the door. My mediumship starts flooding in. Somebody walks to the door. They're coming to buy weed. Yes, I said it. I was somewhere. They were selling weed. It's legal here, guys. It's legal here. Somebody came in to buy some pot. And I looked up and I'm like, oh, Grandma Ruth is here. I was so drunk. These people were like running away. Some people were crying. Some people were running. It does help you connect more deeply. But I have sworn it off because I drank way too much that night. Literally, that was 2 years ago. I won't touch it. This is what I indulge in. A couple times a month, I'll have a little sweet red. Nothing serious. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh my gosh, Tara's like, yeah, my mediumship overloads if I'm drinking. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
I feel you
Yeah.
light workers in the comments. I feel all that loving. Like, get your asses in here and let's chat it up. I'm ready to do some readings, Heather.
Yes. And Kimberly, it's working for you. So I like to do. It's so weird because in my readings I don't use cards, but I love coffee and cards. I love playing with them. I gotta put these freaking babies to use somewhere, you know. So, like, do you do cards? What's your thing?
It just depends. Sometimes people will come and say, "Hey, I want a card reading," or sometimes people don't say what they want. If you ask me a question, I'm going to listen first. You'll see me listening. You'll hear me singing to I sing to my guides. It just helps me build the energy. Don't know why I did it. Don't know where that came from. It's been too long to look back now. It's just how I do it. And sometimes I'll hear things, but if you see me shuffling, I'm building, I'm stalling. I'll use the cards and I'll use messages I receive. Just depends on how it comes through.
Perfect. Let's do it. So what I kind and you probably do the same thing too. Is I go ahead and then like in the comments and the people's names and stuff like that, whether or not I don't care what their message is, what their comment is, like spirit just kind of draws my eyes to like whoever needs that reading.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I want to tell you guys that I can't see the comments while I'm looking at Heather, so I'm going in and out. If you see me looking weird and tapping things, that's what I'm doing. And let's see. I'm just going to scroll through, guys. Thank you, Michelle. Do, 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 do. You love Sweet Red, Katrina. Love it. I'm not used to these kind of comments either, Heather. I'll have to tell you, I have a much smaller community, so make sure you guys like and follow. I never have to choose through. I just go down the list. This is different. I live.
Dude,
Okay.
my community, we just become besties. We've been through this and that's what I'm saying. It's like we're the ones on camera, but it's like it's so much fun in the comments. Like sometimes I just want to be like, I'm glad when I have guests on because I'm like I'm do readings too, but like I want to be in the comments and I want to be like messaging back and
All right,
forth.
I know this feeling. We need readings too. I'm drawn to Jen McLean. She says, "How will my month go? I just moved and I quit my job and found a better one." Girl, it's already going good. Okay, first of all, Jen, you're going to have some unforeseen, not conflict. It's like something that pops up. Oh shit, I got to deal with this. I hadn't thought about that. It feels like two separate issues. And when I say issues, I don't mean like it fucks your life up. I mean, you got something to deal with. I wish I knew exactly what this was. She's telling me it's a minor, like it's all around the move, like something that you'll have to deal with. I don't know what this is, but it's very minute. She's assuring me that it's minute. It's like transitioning, just normal transitioning shit. I don't feel anything untoward. I don't feel any like crazy surprises. But it's not so much of a relaxed month, if you understand. You're moving, you're going, and there's more things popping up. That's what it feels like, unexpected or unforeseen things popping up. So let's go on into the Oracle deck and see what the hell my guys are talking about, because it's the Ask Your Guys deck.
Ask Your Guides deck, and I have like probably 100 or so decks, and I don't have that one.
Really? I don't have a lot. I've got about 15 decks. Not decks, but decks, because I do this like British accent, and I'm like, I've got 2 decks. Which deck would you like? And then my girlfriend London will be like, I don't want a deck, and I'm like, no, I've only got 1 deck, couple decks. Sorry, Heather, was that too? I'm sorry. You gotta laugh. I'm so sorry. Okay.
Well, this is good.
So you'll have some decisions to make. This is feeling very, where's that fan, that paper fan I had? This is feeling very similar to what she was showing me. Okay, it makes sense. Here you are. Here's the new beginnings card. You stepped through that door. That was an opportunity. Actually, she's saying that the move that you had was a blessing. It was divinely guided. Like spirit had a lot to do with that. What are you showing? I can't see.
I'm trying to get Instagram to see you, and it's failing. I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm just sweating my wig out, Heather. Ooh,
It won't let me stream to Instagram, but you guys can listen in or go to Facebook. But yeah, I just wanted to try that. Sorry, distracting you. And
it's okay.
Channeling.
It's okay.
Proceed.
Blessing. This movement, this move, this change of residence, it was everything for you. So you can expect, fuck the month, baby girl. You can expect the rest of the year. It's like a slow, steady upward spiral. Things begin to get more, like, I just feel a lot of positivity. I feel you being more fulfilled. I'm seeing the Ace of Cups in my mind's eye. So you're happy, you're feeling more complete, more fulfilled. It's like a feeling of peace. It's a huge peace. You feel that, Heather? It's so much peace.
Because I feel like whatever made her make that decision, there was like a lot of chaotic energy, and it felt like it was like a long time overdue kind of situation. And now
it was a decision.
Yes, I was like, and things are going to start falling into place because finally she said, you know what, I'm gonna, you know what? Because since Joey's on here, I'm gonna bring like my stuff, like, like she cut the bullshit. She was like, no, I'm no longer, this no longer effing serves me anymore, and I'm going to freaking start doing this. And because she made that decision and set that intention, guess what? That shit's going to be starting to open up. These opportunities are going to start coming your way. Now the thing is that as I channel and come more, what's happening though is that you got to decide what the hell it is that you truly want. You know what I mean? And what you really want long term, and not giving into the fear, because I feel like spirit's going to test you and be like, okay, here's some other opportunities that are going to lead you back to the same feeling and the same position that you were in with that previous job. So you have to be like, okay, maybe take a little bit more risk, maybe taking the position that will be more soul fulfilling, that may not have a little as much money and things like that involved. But I feel like you're kind of like picking that up as well. But I feel like a lot of opportunities, a lot of good things, a lot of clearing of the energies, so to speak.
Yeah, there's a lot of opportunities definitely coming for you. I'm just
Yeah.
feeling like during the summertime, there's like a little bit of a pickup, and as the year progresses, you become more and more in a steady, like energy. What isn't like this anymore? It's more so like that. It really
Yes.
is. You know
Yes.
what I would suggest for you? I don't know what you do within your daily practices, but I would really suggest you ground shield and do 10 minutes. I would suggest that for everyone. 10 minutes meditation. It makes you crush it. What is it? Whatever the fuck you got to do with your day.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that's so true. Oh my gosh.
And I
And
fucking love you, sis. I love you so much.
yes, we love you. And you know what? I'm going to take care of Instagram really quick, because okay, I looked over at Instagram. So if you see me going here, I'm not like talking to a ghost, like they're
But
the
they can
Instagram
see
people on my
us, but
phone.
I can't see them, of course.
I know. So I was like, you know what? Like as you were pulling a card for Jen, I was like, you know what? Let me pull a card for Instagram. But as soon as I said that, this card was already flipped over, so I don't know who it's for. But I'm obviously, I think it's definitely somebody for Instagram, and so it's vegetarian. So this freaking sucks, you guys, because this is talking about that the food that you're eating, it's impeding your your intuition, and they're saying that if you're more clean eating, that you have, at least for a little while, it's going to help you connect to spirit, connect to yourself, connect to your intuition, all those kinds of things. It's going to help you make a little bit of better choices and things like that. And even though it says vegetarian, I'm saying clean eating, because a lot of times, when you go through your spiritual journey, you get more sensitive with foods. So you might have to cut out some of like that dairy and animal products, and you can add them back in later. But right now, it's a lot of that food, and it's also going to help out with your health, because I'm not sure who this is for. I really feel like there's only a couple people on Instagram, but I really feel like it's like inflammation, and inflammation in the joints too. And sometimes these eating the better and decreasing some of those animal products in your diet will help decrease some of that inflammation. So sorry, so I just that kind of weird. We can't help what messages come up, okay? So
I love it. I'm a
yeah.
vegetarian, and you're absolutely right. And I can tell you right now, I have osteoarthritis. You can see the shifting of my joints. And I couldn't do this in the wintertime last year. I'm sorry, not last year, 6 years ago. 6 years I've been vegetarian, and now I have all my dexterity. I can move. There's parasites in meat that attack any degenerative joint diseases. They attack your joints. Now, mind you, I'm not preaching to you guys. Sorry, a little bit pot on my lip. I prepare, I cook, and I serve meat to my family. They all eat it. I just don't. So I don't push it on anyone, but it makes me feel damn good. That and the sea moss. That and the sea moss, Heather.
Yep. I'm
All right.
mostly like exactly, and I go through those bouts of being vegetarian, vegan, and pescatarian. So that's
What's
the
that?
only meat, fish. So that's the
Oh,
only
okay.
like quote meat that I allow in my house is fish. That's all we have.
Ah, shucky ducky. That's right. You better put your foot down because it's better. It's more healthful. You're more healthful that way.
Yeah, it's like, and then if you do eat meat, and it's totally cool if you do and stuff, but what I found that helps me too is blessing it. Blessing it and setting the
Yes.
intention before you eat it will go a long way, especially because you might not realize how sensitive you are, because there's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of reasons. Let's just say this. So the intention and the blessing sometimes really does help.
I'm sorry, you see me shaking my head now? I can't see you because I have to go to a separate area for the comments. And I just want to tell you that these scammers really piss me off. What I do when they come on my live is a lot of times I'll give them an opportunity to come on the live with me. Why don't you come do some free readings and, show your skills? And if someone wants to book with you, they will. They will take your picture, use your picture, Heather. They'll use the name of your page. They'll misspell it a little bit and they'll trick people. Guys, they're all through the comments. Ignore them. Facebook won't help. Just ignore them. They give you copied and pasted readings. They always charge you. Do not trust them. Trust them.
Yes, I tell them all the time. Hopefully everybody understands that. And also on Instagram now, I'm verified, so you get a blue check, so you know it's me that's actually reaching out to you.
How
Like
do you
some
get
people tell me,
verified?
huh?
Ooh,
Oh
sorry.
yeah, they're allowing it now for everybody. They charge you for it, but
How much
they
is it?
it's like $15 a month. And I was like, well, at least maybe it'll help people not get scammed.
Yes,
Because
that's not bad. I
I
need
tell
to look into
everybody
that.
that they're on this, and then right afterwards there will be like 3 or 4 profiles pretending to be me, and I'll be like, you guys, I am not reaching out to you. Okay, and tell me, Joy, you will not reach out to anybody after this. Is that correct? You
No,
might
I
just
won't
go
do
ahead
that.
and
I'll wait for you guys. You guys
yeah,
come on into me. I would never.
you
We
reach
done said
out to
everything we
us.
gotta say on the live. We don't need to come in the comments and tell you to come to us. We're telling you now.
Yes, exactly. Like I'm gonna take a load off. I'm probably gonna go do some other stuff, come down from all the energy and stuff. So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna reach out to you. And then you know the way that me and Joy talk, okay? We're not gonna freaking say, how are you, my beloved? And it's like I don't talk like that. Yeah, look at
Nope.
this.
They can't be us. I'm sorry.
But you know
Are you
what?
still here, London? And wait a minute, Heather, that card you pulled, it resonated for so many people. Look, she's the shit. She don't even know it.
Oh,
She's coming in hot.
and
She
if
should be
people
locked up on
don't
the spot.
if people don't see the comments, it's because I'm streaming to a couple different places. So a lot of people are on my Facebook page, but then if you can't see those comments, then it's in my Rise into Your Power group, which is private. So a lot of times people like to do the private one so that when they comment and stuff, like not all their family and friends can see it and stuff. So just so you know, like, and then Joy, if you switch over, you can see all of the comments except for on Instagram. Poor
Yeah, I see
Instagram
them. I'm looking
peeps.
at them now. Hi,
Yeah, okay,
Tara.
yeah. So that's the thing. We see all of them, but some people might not see what we're talking about because someone's
Yeah.
streaming from a different area. But sorry about that. You pulled a card. Who was it for? I'm sorry, guys. We're like not doing a lot of readings.
I
This
have
is
three
just
cards
fun.
here. I'm not sure if London is here or not, but I did pull cards for London. I don't know how you do. If someone leaves before
No,
I pull
but
cards,
believe me,
I
the
usually.
scammers, Joy, the scammers, I have literally like messaged them because they want to pay me to promote to my people, right? And then we got into like talks about them, and I tried to get them to become life coaches. I'm like, why don't you make some money off of Etsy, doing downloads? I was like, stop
I'm not
scamming
stamping them
people.
motherfuckers. They're just after money. They
Yeah, I
really
know,
are.
but there's
Of
other
course.
ways to make money than to
Listen,
scam
we all
people.
gotta live, but the majority of my work, anybody who's one of my followers watching, they'll tell you I do free readings. You don't have to. I got to. I know you do too. That's why I love you because your energy is right. You're very non-judgmental. You don't try to make me feel like this because I'm so different than you. And I am so fucking batshit crazy about you, girl. You just go on, girl. Do your thing.
I know. When we join Instagram, you have to go over to Facebook so you can see Rise into Your Power. Look at my comment. And so Joy, you were just shuffling your cards. Like, who were you drawn to? Were you just drawn to
I
us as
was
a
drawn
group?
to London, but I feel like London may have skipped on out because I don't see anything from her. And so I won't waste the time. Hi, Modicia.
Yeah, who is Magnus Pamp? Because for some reason, summer and birthday came up. Is there a birthday party in the summer? Is your your birthday in the summer? That's just kind of weird. Sorry, these two cards came up and I had to ask them. So we'll see. There's a delay, by the way, on Facebook. So
I'm
I'm not
not
sure if you know
really
that or
seeing
not.
any questions here. I know there's a lot of comments. Let me go back and look.
Yeah.
I'm looking for
Yeah.
questions.
So go ahead and just look at their name. If their name stands out to you, then that means yep.
Okay. Oh, so that's how you do it. You just do it by names. So nobody's putting questions. That's why I'm like lost. Like, where's all these questions? Okay. What about Jen Marie? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Jen Marie.
Dude,
Gosh,
you
you
like the
guys see me? I got so crazy. I just slid right on out the frame, just right to the side. I should never be allowed to have a rolly chair. I shouldn't be allowed. It's too much fun. I'm like, I spin in circles when I'm not on live.
No, you don't even
Seriously.
understand. While you choose that, I got a new rug right there from my office, and I'm like literally just pretending it's an ice skating rink because it's so soft. So no, I could not have a rolly chair because me and my husband go ice skating on my new carpet like all the time. We'll just come in here.
I knew how to skate, let alone ice skate.
Yeah, we just do it in our socks. It's like an ice skating rink because it's so like slippery.
Do-do-do-do-do. Give me half a gem, please.
Man.
Please and thank you. All right. Dun, dun, dun. Have you got time to set up a gem, please? I'm so sorry. This is Teresa. This is Mother Teresa. Sorry about it. Sometimes they want to be a little
Wait, did
co-host.
you just say that your cat is Mother Teresa? OMG WTF, everybody in the Rise into Your Power group is like freaking out right now because girlfriend, okay, I did not know that your cat's name was Mother Teresa. So you are on my podcast, you're on this today, there's a connection there, and like every Tuesday in the Rise into Your Power group on Facebook, I put a picture of some kind of place or a person for people to connect to practice, and guess who I did? Mother freaking Teresa when she was younger. I was connected to this picture, and it ended up being Mother Teresa when she was younger. So what are the freaking odds? I just got chills. Like we are so connected. Just saying.
Oh, that's my baby. I breed kittens, and she's the one that I chose to keep. Teresa was my mother's name, so Mother Teresa. I just cracked myself up.
See, that is amazing.
Okay.
Okay. Back to the readings. Focus. They're not here to hear
I think her
us
name is
jabber.
Guys, I'm terrible. Heather, you're so good. When I run my live, I have someone in the background helping me. So
You have someone
I'm like,
helping
who's
you?
next, babe? Who was I doing? What was your name? He's got all the answers for me, so I'm on my own here, and I believe it was Jen. Was it Jen?
Yeah, Jen. Yes. See, I'm the same way. I'm the same way, but people are used to it with me. They're like, I'll just remind Heather later on.
They were like, she'll do that every now and again. Okay, so Jen. All right. You know what? You need to remember.
I'm just going to put this up
I want
here
you
right
to
now.
stare
I
at
don't
this
think
card for just a minute. We're using tarot for you, Jen. This girl doesn't give a fuck what anybody thinks. She doesn't give a fuck about other people's judgments. She knows what she's been through. She's walking in her shoes. She has become so fucking unapologetically, authentically herself. She's so uniquely her own person. It doesn't matter what other people think, how they perceive her choices, her life, the way she chooses to live, whatever it is that she chooses to do. And that is how you draw in positivity, light, better opportunities. The world is all about drawing in opportunity. It's about you being in control. It's about you not giving a look. She didn't even put on a fucking bra. I bet you if we moved this piece of cloth, her coochie wouldn't even be shaved. She doesn't give a damn. There's no fucks to give. Sorry. There's no fucks to give. She doesn't care what anybody thinks. She loves herself enough for every other fucking person in the world. They don't need to because she loves herself enough. And that is how she draws in better situations, better opportunities. Because your Eight of Pentacles is reversed. So it doesn't necessarily mean finances. I really don't know. I really don't know everything, guys. We don't know everything. And especially me. I'm always quick to admit I work through a lot of emotions. Others said I do mediumship, but I don't offer mediumship. It blips in here and there. I gotta be so transparent, guys. Thank you for that. Thank you for seeing that,
Oh my
Heather.
freaking
But anyway,
God.
sorry. But you might not always see the results or what you deserve. You may not get it the fuck back. Because this is all about, if you had this card upright, I'm not a traditional reader. I go with the messages that I feel along with the meaning of what the card is. And if you're just reading the meaning of the card, it really is fortune telling. You want to, if you're doing your readings, guys, don't know why I feel drawn to say this, but if you're doing your readings and you're just reading what the card means, consider yourself a fortune teller. Don't do that. We're so much more than that. I'm talking to you, boo. We are so much more than that. You and me, because what I feel in you, you should feel in me. And I know I'm badass, so I know you're badass too because we're connected. You're going to allow those feelings and you're going to be like scared to say it because I don't know what I'm talking about. It's terrifying to talk some nonsense and gibberish to strangers. The fuck? You got to believe in it. You got to trust it, girl. And if you're wrong, you're wrong. Okay, I was wrong. I'm human. Doesn't happen often, and I'm not being conceited, but it happens. We're all human. Nobody's here for perfection. And nobody's here to be like everybody else. You be your own fucking self. Jen, I don't know if this makes sense to you, but it is a strong feeling I have because when you don't, when you worry about everybody else and what they think and pleasing others, your star is upside down. And she happens to have not shaved her coochie nor wore a bra. So this don't even have socks on. And she would be happy if it was upright. Her boobs ain't sagging or nothing. Look at it. She got no pimples on her ass. She's amazing. This is a very modern tarot deck. Like, you'll see cell phones in this deck and shit. I want you to big up yourself. I want you to, like, see yourself more like how I feel you to be. I want you to know how fucking awesome you are. So I don't even know if you had a question, but the message is that I fucking love you. I think you're badass. I think you need to get passionate about you, boo.
Dude, sorry.
You have
a spammer is on here, by the way, pretending to be me right now. Do you see this?
Oh, wow. While you're live?
Like, right here. This is a good one.
I guess you're multitasking.
Y'all. This is not me.
Okay. You're just multitasking, huh? You're in multiple places at once, huh, Heather?
Yeah, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. By the
It's
way,
all
that was
right.
freaking epic. Like this is so freaking epic. Okay. And I can I just say something really quick because I'm a psychic medium. Like you're a psychic, you're a medium too. Whether or not they just blip in or whatever, that doesn't freaking matter. But my thing is that don't you just love how we're coming together? We're not in competition. I am like,
No,
dude, like
yeah.
Joy is freaking
I'm
badass. I
kidding.
would I would first off, if you want to have a reading with Joy, I would definitely make sure my coochie is shaved, apparently, because I don't want that being brought up. No, so so that's
Nope.
the first thing.
Nope.
I might have it be a phone reading, so so that like this doesn't happen, and then I would just be prepared because it's unfiltered. I will
I
literally
love
be
you.
Dude, okay, so my friend just passed away yesterday. She was one of my besties. I fell in love with her when she came in for a reading with me. And the reason why I'm bringing this up is because she was driving home after her reading and she was like, Heather, I finally understood what you were saying. She was like, you said that my aunt was a big bee, like a bee. And she was like, I did not understand it. And she was like, what I think that you were saying is that my aunt was a really big bitch. And I was like, yes, that's what I was saying. And she's like, it's true, she was. But she was like, Heather, don't talk in code. If you think that she was a bitch, just tell me. But I'm like, I don't want to say the word bitch. And so I
That's
just don't.
terrible. She's like, say it, girl.
Yes, and I think that everybody on here right now is like, okay, maybe you are giving us a little bit of confidence to be our own selves. You know how they say it's like, you do you and you give people permission to be themselves. You ever hear that saying? I'm like kind of butchering it right now.
That
Okay,
shit is on purpose.
really
When I
quick,
come to
spiritual AF.
anyone,
Have you heard of this deck?
you got a deck?
I have lots of freaking decks. What are you talking about? Spiritual
There's
AF.
so much. You're so multifaceted. And there's so much more for me to learn. Oh my God. I gotta have one of your decks.
Okay, girlfriend, I'm going to send you this freaking deck. This is your deck, okay?
Oh,
This deck is freaking amazing because, okay,
let me
first off, my
see.
favorite one, it's called Spiritual AF. And it
Let me
talks
see.
about like here's the card that I just pulled. Heart is the new balls. Okay, how did testicles get so hyped up over the center of the world? The heart, my friend, has always been more powerful than these two delicate dangly thingies. Check in with your heart. Put your hands over that giant thumping muscle and ask it straight up how it would run your day if it was given a chance. Then give it a chance. There's ones in here where it's like go the whole entire day where everybody's middle name is mother effing. Well, sorry, we're motherfucking. So it's like, hey, I'm gonna hang out with Jan from motherfucking accounting, and I'm gonna hang out with motherfucking Heather Danielle, or whatever. And so this is like the freaking like this is her deck. Who agrees that this is freaking Joy's deck? Like this is yours? Yes. Okay. Like you have got
Thank you.
to
I love that.
accept the
Listen,
good in your
so
life and know that you're a fucking delight. You are a fucking delight, guys. Oh my gosh. Yes,
oh my
everybody is like,
God.
yes, this is totally yours. Oh my gosh, wait, Tara's like, my boobs are my balls. I always say my balls are bigger than yours.
Well,
Yes.
I might be taking it too far, but can I share something with you guys? You
Okay,
can
you
never
guys,
judge a
just
person by
warm
their cover.
earmuffs on your children, and let's just do it. Let's do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
no
You guys
children
listen.
watching, no underage. What girl? Look, she's so tuned in with me. She already knows. This wasn't planned. I love you. I love how it's so genuine. You are so tapped in and linked in with me. I love that. But she knows it's about to go down.
Oh my
In the
God,
worst way. I
I
gotta
just
be
realized. I
transparent.
realized something.
You cannot judge a book by its cover. Like you can't look at me and say she's badass, she's high body. Do you guys know I almost died getting here? You know how much I fucked up getting here? I smoked a lot of crack. I shot up a lot of heroin. I lied. I stole. I cheated. I ignored my children. I was a horrible mother. Thank God they were so little they don't remember. It took me till like 5 years ago. I've been clean for 14 years, but it took me like 5 years ago, till 5 years ago, to forgive myself. I fucked up so bad, guys. I fucked up so bad, but I forgive myself and I've grown. I'm so strong. I'm so strong
Girlfriend.
because of that. Fucking look at my muscles. Let me make it for y'all. Wait a minute. I'll
She's just
take this
showing her
right here.
muscles.
Let me make my muscle. I gotta make it.
But that's
Mm.
why that you are talking about duality. Because as much of the bullshit and the bad stuff, now that's the reason why you are vibing so freaking high. And that's the reason why that people can come to you and they trust you and they love you and all this other stuff too, because they didn't make the best choices. And I
No
totally
judgment.
believe people who are the most spiritual have been through the most badass
It's true.
shit on their journey, whether or
It
not it
began
was, I want
the
to say
moment we were
inducement.
born.
Yes. It's like, I'm like, what the? Like, I was like talking about the other day with my husband. I'm like, I signed up for this shit. You know, you were meant to
Oh my
go through
God, I
all
say the
that.
same thing. And I pray that I didn't sign up for another one. I want to do work from the other realm. I don't want to do this no more. I understand the human condition fully. I know there's a ton I don't know, and that's okay.
Dude.
What you guys think
Oh
about
my.
this wig? I was going to wear the purple one, Heather, but I thought
Girlfriend,
I
I
would take the
freaking
pink
love
one
it.
off.
I was like styling. Okay, so we can still
Okay.
jibber jabber and talk, but what I want you to do now is near the end, because I know that we're gonna, we usually stay on for like an hour. I want you to choose 3 cards, like, and put them face down. So like A, B, and C cards, because we're gonna do pick a card. But here's the thing: is that you and I are also going to get readings too. So we're going to do yes. And so we are going to tune in to see what messages that we have. And by the way, I just got chills again because I'm about to say this. Your mother's name is Teresa. Your cat's name is Teresa. I put on Mother Teresa on Tuesday as a practice thing, and I didn't even realize this, you guys, until right
My
now.
middle
But
name.
my best friend who just passed, who's on this mug, I showed everybody before you came on right here, who just passed away yesterday. Her name is Teresa. So I'm
Aww.
just like, there is like
Much
this
love,
freaking
Teresa. Much love, sis.
connection. So if you have a Teresa, she is in the house. And I'm also going to
But
use
you
the
have a
spiritual
Teresa
aspect.
too, because you know what I'm getting? I don't know if this is from Teresa. She just passed over, but listen, my mom came through within under 12 hours. But someone is really impressive. You probably know this already. She'll be like guide like with you. She's gonna hang out. She's there. That's it. She's there. She's always gonna be there. You're always gonna be like chatting with her. It's not gonna be done. The conversations you had, they'll continue on. And I feel like she'll be slipping in. I really do. I
Oh my
just
gosh, I
feel
got
that
chills.
connection. I know our connections don't end, but I mean, aside from that, do you not feel that already?
Well, I've already felt a female come in spirit when you were talking to Jen, but I was like trying to like, I'm like, I don't know if it's Jen or what, or if maybe it's her, but I'm not, a part of me is not ready to talk to her yet because I feel like I
No,
need
I
to like
understand.
go through my own things. Well, but myself, other people could bring her in, but I'm not, I'm like, okay, wait a second,
No, I get
let,
it.
let me feel all the feels,
It
first.
doesn't make it easier for us just because we understand what's going on here.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh my God.
And
And
when
then
my mom died, I fell into this.
she always called me her badass medium. So I think that's funny that we've been using the term badass so much. And she just thought that I was the cat shit. And she would dissect every single thing that I gave her in readings. And she'd be like, Heather, you're blowing my mind. And so I think it's really funny. So I feel like she is here. And there's those little, like, what is it called? Little signs that she is. So I think that was amazing. And Jeanette just got chills too. Yes, she is here. Teresa
Sweet.
just graduated. Yes, yes. Oh,
That's what
and
it is.
guess
Oh, who said
wait.
that?
So Jen, her mom is passed, and so when I felt like that, like that spirit come in, that might have been Jen's mom too. And how
Who
do we
said she
follow
just
Joy?
graduated?
I'm gonna have to get your What'd you say?
Who said she just graduated?
Oh, I think it was Jen. Wait,
I love it because
no,
that's
Tara.
exactly how I like to reference it. Can I just share something with you really quick? I lost one of my best friends. She was a transgender woman. She died of HIV, full-blown AIDS, I mean. It was a lot of space between us. I live in Atlantic City, New Jersey, here in the States. She did too, but it was a lot of space between us for different reasons. Like she was active in her addiction still. And I couldn't,
Oh wow.
I couldn't risk my sobriety. I feel really strong, but I don't want to risk it. I can't do it. I have too much, I just, anyhow, it killed me, as you guys can see. It was a really harsh, it was hard for me. I felt like I was being harsh to separate myself, but I had to protect myself. She died, and I felt so bad. I was beating myself up. I was in the kitchen, and I was bawling my fucking eyes out. I'm so sorry, Jasmine. I do love you. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She came to me. And she presented this to me, Heather. Bitch, what you crying for me for? I'm doing good. My body doesn't hurt. I'm not sick. I'm fly. My ass is right. I'm twerking. I'm partying. I'm really good. I'm all healed and I'm trying to help you. It's a party up in this bitch. And it made me be like, oh my God, congratulations. You just graduated. It just hit me like, boom. You just graduated. Why am I hating? I'm so happy for you, Jasmine. That was like a moment for me. Like she really made me see it differently. It didn't help when mom died. It took me a long time to get there. You get in your feels. Like we have to have the human experience too, guys. And we don't get skipped. Like we don't get to skip it. And we don't always get the answers for ourselves. Like I'm gonna be knocking on Heather's door. Can we trade readings? Like I can't read for myself. Some people say they can, not me. Just saying. I
Yep.
just
Oh,
wanted to
girlfriend,
share that.
I'll get on Zoom and read myself up, like treat myself like a freaking like my own client, because I am like the best reader right now that I can think of would be me. Like, so I need to like give myself this. So 1000%. And I love that too. And me and my husband has a conversation. So definitely on Wednesday, tune in the podcast if you want to hear more about, transitioning to the other side and all this other kinds of stuff and like what your loved one's going through and all that jazz. But yes, us psychics and stuff like that, we don't get like a free pass on it. But I do have to say, when I found out my mom passed, I was like, I can't wait to freaking talk to you and find out what the hell happened. Like this is bullshit.
Me
Mom.
too.
And
Me
so,
too.
but every
When
time
my
that
mom
I
died,
lose someone, I'm like, hey, there's another cheerleader behind me now because we're still in
exactly.
school and they're still helping us out. So it's like now
Girl,
we have
yes.
less freaking
I cannot with
excuses.
you. You just said we're still in school. And any of my viewers know, any of my followers know that she's talking my language. Hell yeah. It's just crazy. Even the like vernacular, not the vernacular, but the words that you're using. Is that the same thing? I don't know. I've been losing my words. I need some focus factor. But yeah, that's what I
Okay.
say. We're in school. Levels
While
to
we
this
keep
shit.
while we keep jibber jabbering too, I want everybody being like, okay, take a moment really quick. And I always try to like move my joints and things like that, just kind of get the energy flowing a little bit. And then I'm going to ask spirit, spirit guides, past loved ones, whoever you want to ask, be like, please draw me to the cards. So it's going to be card pile A for me and Joy, B, or C. So does it sound like I'm saying one of them a little bit higher than the other when I say A, B, or C? Does it sound like, okay, I really don't like A, I really don't like B, because that could be something that you're resistant to. You can also close your eyes and envision A, B, or C. Does one of them seem like they stand out a little bit more to you? And girlfriend, while everybody decides, I have to tell you something. I canceled Coffee and Cards last Sunday because it was my friend who passed birthday, and I wanted to spend it with her, and I don't want to cry the whole time, on Coffee and Cards. So the week before that, we did A, B, or C, and I was like, oh, B and C, I don't feel anything with A. Like, I don't like A at all. A ended up being this card that had me bawling, saying it's time to say goodbye. And I was like, oh my God, I just knew as soon as I read it, it was about my friend. And so I was like, no wonder I felt B and C, because I didn't want card A because I was resistant to it because I didn't want to say goodbye. And I didn't want to say goodbye to her. How crazy is that? And now
Yeah.
she's gone. But yeah.
It's relatable. Oh wait, I can blow the screen up?
This is awesome.
Uh, it doesn't let me, but that's okay.
Okay. Oh wait, I didn't even do it myself. So which card deck are you? Which card are you like drawn to?
I'm drawn to A.
I think
And
I'm
I
drawn
did
to
draw
A
my three
too.
cards. I'm trying to follow instructions. I don't know, but I was asking the same thing while I was shuffling. So yeah,
Okay, I think I'm doing A. Are you ready? Do you want to do your card first or my card?
do your card first.
Okay, I did the spiritual AF deck because I just had to. Ooh, fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. Oh my God, this is so good. Put this card in your pocket and use it as your mantra today, all day, and tomorrow too, while you're at it. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. Fuck what they think. All together now. Fuck what they think. Oh my
Fuck
God,
what
she
they
put a
think.
crown on. I want a
Yes,
crown.
baby. Straighten
What
your
for
crown.
your
You want a
queen?
crown? You want a crown? I got you.
Oh my God,
Black
I freaking
obsidian.
I love this. So whoever chose this card, there is a little bit of you that needs to F what they think, okay? Just a little bit more. So kind of reflect and figure out like, okay, what is really holding me back from doing what I truly want to do? Oh, is it because I want to quit this job and they say that it's a good job with lots of money? Or is it because I really want to wear this and I get made fun of or whatever? You do you. You wear your freaking crown, Oh my God, it's so freaking amazing. And you do that because what Spirit's really saying is that oh my gosh, sorry, this is coming back to me. It's like when you cross over, it's not going to matter what the heck they thought. And then you might kick yourself in the freaking butt for not doing something that you've been guided to do because of what they thought. And so it's like man, I love that both of us, Joy, chose like card A because I am maybe not as bad as I still hold myself back maybe a little bit from like what people are going to think and things like that. I don't do it consciously. I think I do it subconsciously, that it's running in the background. So after this and today, I'm going to try and allow Spirit to download in me exactly what is happening. Like, what do I need to be doing in which I'm afraid of repercussions or consequences or what other people think? So that's what I'm going to do. Maybe you guys can journal it too, going ahead and meditating on it. If you chose card A, there is a part of your life where you are resistant in moving forward, and it is going to be because of other people. Okay, what is your card A?
What is my card at?
Yes.
Ooh, this is the Earth Magic deck. Where's the hell? You guys
Oh
know the
my
Earth
God, I
Magic
got
deck?
rid of
Every
that
time
deck.
we
Okay.
right. So it's the Eagle and Communion card. Look at the light.
Oh, communion
That is
card.
beautiful. Anytime I see light, I associate with spirit. I don't know what the book here says, because it's never the same thing that I say. I'm not a traditional reader. I'm not. I just like to go with what I feel, and what I feel is it's so important that you express your desires, your needs, your wants. You got to put that shit out. Whether you believe in Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Source, call it God, whatever you resonate with, it's the same shit. We all come from one source of creation, and you can manifest. You can create. You can say, I want to have a home, and this is all the details down to the carpet color, down to the way the toilet sounds when it flushes. You want to see all those fucking details, allow the emotions to rise up as if you had it already, and hold it as long as you can, because if you put that energy out to the universe, you can literally trick it. It doesn't care if it's true or not. It's going to match that energy. You got to believe that. You got to ask for it. What is your means of communication? What is your means? Do you pray? Do you meditate? Do you work on just, oh, let me manifest? Why don't you incorporate all of that? Why not?
Oh
Is
my
it not
God.
all the same thing? Let's drop these lines of separation. Let's drop these lines of judgment, even self judgment. You have the fucking power. It is
You
in
have the
you. I love
power.
you. It's
And I
in
love it too
you.
because the eagle is talking about spreading, flying your wings. You're going,
Yeah.
girlfriend. Like that's another thing. Like keep on going. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
Dude, I love
absolutely.
this. I love this between you and I. Oh my gosh, this is so funny because this card got pulled out and I didn't like it and I put it back in and chose a different card.
And
So
it came back out
definitely
again.
this is meant to be. This is card B. And it is stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness, okay? And I'm going to read what it says in the back of here because I just love these little sayings. Notice how you feel when you're with a person. If you feel like shit, don't hang out with them. It's straightforward, for reals. They don't have to be bad people for you to choose not to engage. It may just be your reaction to them. Even if you can't remove yourself from their presence completely, you can check at least in with the part of you that gets crazy and gives it the love it needs. If you chose card B, you need your spiritual peeps around you. You need to hang out with me. You need to hang out with Joy. You need to hang out with the people that are in the comments. Everybody here is badass and awesome, okay? Like if you are with me and Joy right now, that means that you have that awesome heart, okay? Believe me. And so you need that people around you. And if people are driving you crazy and stuff like that in your life, like you don't have to go ahead and make a big deal how you're not going to talk to them again. You just need to keep yourself busy, or even ask spirit, say, hey, I need you to help me disengage from them, okay? Remember, we can ask them for help, but they can't intervene without our permission. And so oftentimes we're doing too much shit by ourselves, and we got to be like, hey, Archangel Michael, Raphael, or even your mom or whoever it is, being like, hey, I need you to help me get like Uncle Tim off of my back, or I need you to get like my mother to stop being so overbearing, or for allowing me a little bit more space. I did that too with my family. I would go through these bouts and stuff like that because they were so toxic and so full of drama. And I'm like, okay, I can't hang out with them now. But it doesn't mean it's forever. It just means for this season of my life, I need to concentrate on me and my mental health. And if you chose card B, that's one of the big messages. I can't even describe it to you. You need to do two things if you chose card B. The first thing is you need to get your spiritual peeps. People like us need to stick together, okay? We need to, because we're the black sheeps of the family. We're the ones that were outcasted. We're the ones where a lot of people around us do not understand us. And then the other thing too is you may need to hold off some of the people in your life, and those toxic people. Definitely shield when you're around them. I know that I know that Joy agrees with me on that. And you're going to have to start weaning yourself off, even if for a day, even if for a little bit. Maybe don't take their phone call. Maybe your phone was accidentally on silent, and things like that, because you really need to do you right now. Oh my gosh, this is good. This is good.
Absolutely great. Okay, my B card is iceberg submerged. A lot of us are going through crappy shit. We feel like there's no control. We have no power. We have no control. We feel bound up, just tied up, like that swords card. You just tied up, and you have no control, and there's nothing you can do about it. But that's not true, because guess what? Change is constant. This ice might be here in the way, and you're stuck in this little fucking fuck ass little cubby hole. I'm a big girl. I can't sit there, but my breath is hot in the morning. I will blow the fuck out of this until it melts. That change is constant. These will melt. These two icebergs aren't, because we are limitless, eternal beings. And you motherfuckers, I say that with love, you need to stop holding yourself responsible for shit you did so long ago. Even if that long ago was 5 seconds ago, it doesn't define you. You learn from your fuck ups. You are a being of love and light. We're connected. All this badassery you feel from me, you feel from Heather. It's the same thing you're wrapped up with. Pretend like you're a blunt. We're rolled up with some really good shit. So stop pulling yourself down because you're powerful enough to pull yourself down. Take all that energy and focus it on the other end of the spectrum. All that love and light, you come with such good shit. And that's why you went through such horrible shit because you were able to get through it. There's nothing here to tear you down. Only thing that you come up against is something that you're bigger than. Any trial or tribulation, you can max that shit out. You can just, I don't know, run it. Straight balls to the wall. Just run right through it. You're bigger than anything you come up against. And I really do love you guys. Like, the love is unbelievable. Do you feel it? I just want to tell you that, guys. What you're going through is not bigger than you. Really, I love you so much. Please love yourself the same. Love yourself the same.
Love it. Oh my gosh, I just love it. I love it so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, it says, Jennifer, icebergs also have so much that isn't seen because it's hidden under the water. Yes. Oh my gosh. And I'm happy that you were able to make it, Jody, as well.
So much more to you than the eye that meets the eye. Yes, baby girl.
Oh, Jen McCoulon. I was just thinking about you. I was wondering if you were on. And the reason being is I was wondering if you chose card B because I know that Jen's going on like this paranormal cruise. And then they're going to like see the glaciers and all of that. So I was like, oh my God, I started thinking about her. So maybe too, if you were wanting to like do a Alaskan cruise, this is your sign. So tell your husband, be like, hey, hey, I spiritual need to go on Alaskan cruise. Okay, are you guys ready? Oh my God, this is the same freaking card. Like the other card that I already pulled. I hate that, but whatever. Remember, if a card is coming up to you over and over again, then that means that is a message and you have to take to heart that you are not hearing part of it or whatever. So guess what? We got this one again. This is card C, peoples. And it says, accept the good in your life and know that you're a fucking delight. And it says, once you notice a good shit going on in your life, more good shit starts happening. It's like a magnet or a dung beetle. Fun fact, once a dung beetle gets a nub of poop, he runs around with it and more poop sticks to it and grows and grows. Goodness is good like that. And so, yes. See, I know that Joi liked these cards. So, okay, so first off, card C, you gotta get yourself full of poop, okay? No, kidding. So no, what you gotta do is you gotta concentrate on the good stuff because then you get more good stuff in return. And that's how it actually freaking works. And then also just emphasizing too for me is that knowing that you are badass, that you are wonderful. There's a little bit of a self-worthiness thing too going on there. And I feel like that is one of the biggest things is that you are good enough for everything that you desire, everything you want, and that you are also maybe outgoing some of the bad shit that you're doing and that you're going through in some of those people. So remember, for some reason this is coming up. You teach people how to treat you. Does that make sense? So that's one of the things for card C that is coming up here. And then you can start retraining them slowly, being like, hey, I'm no longer a person that puts up with that. So I don't know why, but that's coming in really big. I don't know why, but really weird. I feel like I'm like spaced out of my freaking mind. Like I'm about to have an out of body experience from this energy. So, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I'm sending you so much love, Miss Hart. She's like, why is this making you tear up? If it is making you tear up and emotional, that means it's hitting a part of your soul that like needs to be healed, or it's helping that part of yourself heal. So anytime that I get emotional about something, I literally stop and I'm like, okay, this is a part that I need to really listen to with my heart. And yeah, and I tear up and cry lots of times after coffee and cards. So okay, that is why C is in the shadows. Oh yes, so relevant. We need a spiritual field trip. We do. We do. Oh my God, you guys. And Joi, this is coming up to me, and I don't know what you think about this, but people have been wanting me to do a retreat. But I'm like a retreat where we go away. And it's been really difficult for me to do like by myself and things like that. But I just got this. We need to talk about it because I think that you and I need to do a retreat together.
I think that would be awesome.
Yes. Okay. We're going to talk about that later on, guys. So keep that in the back of your mind. Yes. Oh, mentioned day trips and flying. Oh, okay. Adrian, just really quick. Adrian, I just go to Google Flights, but then I just look around and see what the cheapest flights are. And so I was able to do a day trip to Atlanta for like $50. Okay. Okay, everybody look in the comments too because there's some really good things going on, like suggestions and stuff. But anyways, go ahead, Joi. You're
my secret card because I already peeked. I was really nosy and I already and remember, I'm in the Earth Magic deck. Oh, yeah, Earth Magic. Forest and breath. part. Like you've got to release things. You see, you know, when springtime comes and then summer comes and then fall, then winter and then fall, you got it's a cycle. It's levels to the shit. You got to let go of what doesn't serve you so that the new can come in. Because before these new beautiful leaves could grow in, the old ones had to fall and make space. You have to release what no longer serves you. Leave that shit in the past. Don't worry about what's in the future because neither you can get to. You can only control this moment you're in. So if you're carrying around all this luggage, all these emotional traumas from shit you couldn't control, it's like carrying around, I always say this, luggage with clothing in it. You can't fit. It's a waste of fucking time. You can have a whole new wardrobe going on, all new beautiful leaves. You got it. And I work through breaths. Like literally use my breaths in everything that I do when I'm drawing up, you know, all that love and light from the center of the earth during my grounding and shielding. When I am meditating, I use breath work. When I'm trying to connect with spirit, I'm using breath work. Breathing is really important, but releasing the old, allowing space, creating space for new stuff. You got to let new shit in. If you hold on to what happened all your life, you wouldn't have the space. If I held on to every reading I did, I wouldn't have space. I will overflow mentally. I don't retain the readings. They kind of fade like a dream. Nobody likes to hear that. A lot of people want you to remember the shit. How? You would just not be able to function as a human. It's not fair. If I do this 7 days a week all day, then how the fuck am I supposed to focus at home? No way, baby. You gotta release shit. It would be like trauma to me. So that's what I'm saying. Release the shit. Let it go. Being anxious about something that didn't happen and being depressed about something that already happened is socially acceptable madness. Time is not linear, love. It's only right here. There's only constant moments of now. I'm not even talking about the part anymore. I love you. And one more thing, Heather. I saw somebody ask the question and I really wanted to answer it. Someone says, what do you specialize in? I don't fucking know. I just love you. What I do call myself is a master vibrator. I fucking guarantee you. It's different when you're on a private chat, right, Heather? It's a different type of energy than bouncing around and all these energies mixed, which I love. This is my favorite way. But it's different when you're focused one-on-one with someone. So my main goal is to raise your vibes. I use cards, I use dowsing rods, I use pendulums, I use tarot, oracle, and I hear my guides. I feel things, I smell things, I see things. All the senses are activated, right, Heather? It's just an amazing thing. I don't know what I do. I don't know what to call myself. So I just say, hey, I'm a light worker. I love you. I don't know. Get the fuck over here. Get the fuck over here.
I know, I think we get too wrapped up in something like the labels and those kinds of things.
Heather, that retreat sounds amazing. I've already begun doing meet and greets years ago, in-person meet and greets, right before COVID started. I'm 3 blocks from the beach, baby. Energy work, meditations, readings all day. Yes, beach and boardwalk in New York City. But I would love to do some type of retreat. I think that would be amazing. The people we could reach and make such a positive impact. Because we're coming in hot.
Like this energy for even like a weekend or something like that would be off the hook. I can't even imagine.
And I've never traveled. I've never left the tri-state area. I've never gone anywhere. Never flown on a plane. So I'm like a baby. I spent 17 years doing total bed care for my mother. And when she passed away 3 years ago, these opportunities for making this a career, these psychic companies I work for, I'm not naming the psychic companies, there's 3 of them. And the only reason is because you pay a lot less if you come directly to me. It doesn't make sense. I'm not saying I don't love the companies I work for, but spiritual fuckery, know you in the word fuckery, because I am such a fucking lady. Or send me a friend request.
I'm pretty sure I want to pin it. Your profile.
You put up my website and I don't know how to navigate it. So if you're trying to book with me on that Wix website, I can't see it. I'm a mess.
Yes. Just reach out to her. She's more like low key and laid back and everything and all that stuff. And man, I just want to thank you so much for joining. It's been so much fun and I can't wait to do more amazing things with you. So
thank you.
I just love it. And oh yeah, Cabo was calling. That's what someone's saying. Is that Moni? Is that Moni saying that? But anyways, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and everything else. It's going to be so much fun. And I did pin Spiritual Fckery, at least on Facebook and YouTube, okay? And I'll try and see if I can get it on Instagram too. But I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have a great Sunday and a great weekend. And you too, my new spiritual bestie.
I love you guys. Don't forget to meditate. Thank you so much, Heather, for having me. Sending you so much love.
Love you guys.